Coming to you live this evening from the Sage Creek High School Theater in Carlsbad, California. Welcome to the 2024 CHSTV Showcase. Our hosts this evening are Isabella Linares and Jacob Clark.
Good evening, I'm Jacob Clark.
And I'm Isabella Linares.
We'd like to welcome you to the 2024 CHSTV Showcase.
As we finish our 22nd year on air with over 3,600 live broadcasts, we are eager to share some of our highlights from the 22nd season with you.
Once again this year, we continue to set the bar high, and we're proud of winning our 18th Award of Excellence and our 5th Pacemaker Award.
This year we added some new features to our broadcast, including the debut of Carlsbad Current, our news magazine show where we can offer in-depth coverage of the Carlsbad community.
And we have extended our reach internationally by making new friendships with students who live 6,000 miles away. We are changing lives, just as our own lives have been enriched with our broadcasting exchange program with students from Wales and the UK.
Tonight we'll be showcasing some of the highlights from this school year. For example, we have continued to innovate with our Digera satellite technology by reporting live from virtually anywhere, and we do this using an iPhone.
Our Magic Window segments allow us to cover a range of topics, both serious and lighthearted.
And most importantly, we continue to appreciate the support of our parents, the community, and our school district.
Because without you, we cannot do what we love most, and that's tell stories that matter.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy yourselves, because our showcase officially starts right now.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Reese Heineman. I'm a senior in CHSTV, and I've been in the program for 6 years. I'd like to thank Isabella and Jacob for opening up the show and welcome everybody to the 2024 CHSTV Showcase. This is a chance for us to say thank you for the support you have given us to tell stories and produce a daily live broadcast that won its 18th Award of Excellence last month. Earlier in the year, we won our 5th Pacemaker Award for the 2022-2023 season of CHSTV. The Pacemaker is the nation's highest journalism honor. Today's show will work like this. 1 or 2 students will introduce a segment, then we will showcase a specific part of our program with a short video. We have not had the opportunity to rehearse for the program tonight, but one of the skills we learn in broadcasting is learning how to think on our feet, so here goes. Now I'd like to welcome our next guest on stage.
Hello, I'm McKenna Hamilton.
And I'm Shanita Estrada, and we're both seniors here at Carlsbad, and this is our last year in the program.
Our Story of the Year finalist is like the CHSTV version of the Best Film of the Year Oscar.
Students nominate stories from the current year.
Every nominated story is viewed in class, and students vote on the story that they think is most worthy of the award.
The top 5 stories are then viewed, and a second vote occurs.
Tonight, we'll preview the 5 nominees, and the Story of the Year will be announced at the end of the show this evening.
Let's roll the nominees. Thank you.
That Julian is a special quarterback.
Julian's the youngest of 4, so he was kind of a little bit quiet when he was little and just kind of following everybody around. Then my older one, Aiden, so he's 2 years older than Julian, started football, and Julian wanted to be a part of that as well.
It was really fun just seeing him develop.
Like, you know, you think like, they're not real birds, are they? And we went in, and sure enough, like, big macaws, cockatoos, even, you know, your little budgies, and anyone can come in free of charge, and just as long as you hand sanitize, you can play with these birds. I mean, that's really what did it. I was hooked from then on.
Only 15 minutes away from Carlsbad High School, you'll find Omar's Exotic Birds in Vista. Just one location in a chain that has been running for almost 40 years. Omar found his passion by growing up with...
Hi, I'm Chantel Burgeon. I'm the teacher here at Carlsbad High School.
Miss Chantel inspires all of her students daily, but it wasn't easy getting to this point. Growing up,
all of my teachers were hearing, so their signing was a little rough. They kind of were learning a lot from their peers and the deaf staff members there. So a lot of my friends had deaf parents, so we learned from them.
As she got older, her determination...
I like it. 정원 working. Plan to help watering. I'm happy.
Amidst a world of turmoil, a Carlsbad resident has found herself peace in watering plants at the Carlsbad Senior Center.
One room apartment move, too small. Got flower. I like looking for empty. I like it.
In the garden's diverse array, she holds a unique appreciation for each plant.
Kids with special needs inspire you to become a special person, and so I think that's what we're seeing like on the courts.
For the kids specifically, it gives them a sense of purpose, it gives them a sense of self, it allows them the opportunity to evolve and expand their social abilities.
For the first time ever, Carlsbad High School has introduced a unified basketball.
Hi, my name is Danica Witt.
I'm Robbie Rains.
Whenever something special happens during a live broadcast that we feel is memorable or special, we ask Ms. Cohn to mark it. This evening, we have a montage of moments. Not many high school broadcasts incorporate live interviews into their live broadcast, but for us, this is a key component. With 3 separate groups of live interviews each day, it serves a variety of content.
While a few of the moments you're about to see could also qualify as bloopers, many of the moments demonstrate how unique CHSTV is in the world of high school broadcasting. The show is student-run, and when you have 60-plus students contributing to a live broadcast, there are going to be some interesting moments. Let's roll the clip.
I'm here live in the studio, and there's going to be a game going on behind me that a lot of us are familiar with. It's a game that we usually see at the beach, but thanks to ASB, it's coming to our classrooms. Hey there. Oh, hey, Romy. So, Romy, can you tell me a little bit about the upcoming spikeball tournament?
Yeah, so ASB decided to host a spikeball tournament.
How do you guys feel about playing a team coming all the way from Arizona?
We do not care.
That sounds great. And finally, what is a personal goal that all you guys have?
Win. Win.
Win.
Win.
Win.
Sounds good. Thank you guys so much.
Good morning, Carlsbad. My name's Jade Barron, and I'm here live with the Best Buddies Club. So, what exactly is the Best Buddies Club?
So Best Buddies is a club for
you're okay. For students that to hang out with kids that they usually don't hang out with. It's every Thursday at lunch.
Good morning, Carlsbad. How is everyone doing this morning? If you're not doing so well, we hope this program helps out a little bit. So, starting off our show, we'll have...
Sounds good. And would you guys like to give us a sneak peek of what we can expect? All right.
From the Strip of Gaza up here into Israel. They sent over 400 rockets as of now. Very devastating attack. This operation was called El Aquasa
Yeah, this is a marching baritone.
This is a trombone.
This is a sousaphone.
This is a trumpet.
This is another trumpet.
This is a mellophone.
What's up, Carlsbad? I'm here live with the Students of the Month for September, so what is your name and grade?
Lucas Manson Sr.
I am Fiend.
No,
All right, we also got another surprise Student of the Month, so what is your name and grade?
Am I Student of the Month? What?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here with Papine, an exchange student from the Netherlands. So, Papine, why did you decide to join an exchange program?
6 years ago, my parents hosted a girl from India, and we got along really well, and she really inspired me to do this, and I'm so happy she did because it's so much fun so far.
Shouldn't you be putting on your helmet?
Come on, Jake, you know it's not gonna be fun that way.
It might not be that fun, but do you really want to get hurt?
All right, fine. See that car up there? It's backing up. It's gonna hit us. Jake.
I told you to stop.
Sorry, guys.
That was really close.
It's great that you know the rules of the road, but we can't rely on other drivers to follow the rules too. It's kind of like we play our own parts.
Yeah, I never thought of it like that.
Carlsbad. I'm live here in the studio with Students of the Month for October, and could you guys state your name and your grade?
Alejandro Ambrosio, freshman.
Berkeley Harris, junior.
Noah Zakshevsky, freshman.
Drew Wenig, freshman.
Mackenzie Guzman, junior.
London Gomez, freshman.
Eileen Seha, junior.
Well, congratulations all of you, and thank you for coming out, and I'll send it back to the anchors.
A special day for 17 athletes that get to play at the next level. In doing some research,
7% of all high school students, like 8 million across the nation that play high school sports, 7% get to play collegiate sports.
My name is Parker Tompkinson.
I'm Ella Adam.
Taylor Ingersoll.
So what's an example you've experienced or seen where a digital reputation has affected someone's real world?
Well, it's funny, now that AI is here, it's come more to the forefront. So up until like a couple years ago, when you applied for a job, an old lady in HR would go like this, or a college would go like this, looking stuff up on you, and they wouldn't find anything, and you would just move on with your life, and you get the job or whatever. But with AI, there's companies like Fama and Fairly that use artificial intelligence to scrub the entire internet for everything you did publicly. Now,
so I got a challenge, Lancers. You listening? On your way out in just a couple minutes, as you walk out the door, you're going to say, "Hey, thanks, Mr. Spanier. Thanks, Ms. Heiser," and you're going to make their day, and you'll feel good about making their day. So it's, what do you think? Can Lancers do it, Hayden?
Yeah, of course. It's all about spreading positivity and good vibes.
Did you hear that? Positivity and good vibes.
Team, now I'm going to let you know, Merrick Smith, I'm coming for you. You better watch out. Red team, you better watch out because you're about to taste the wrath of my improv.
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom.
I'm Avery Gallup, and I'm here with Drew Brees. So, Drew, you're one of the #1 quarterbacks in NFL history. We have Julian Sain here on the field. He's about to go to Alabama. He's a great quarterback, one of the #1 in high school. So, what do you think of Julian and his potential going into college?
So this is the first time I've seen him play. I've been impressed. He's really talented throwing the football. You can tell he's got a good command of the huddle. He's got a good team around him. They play with a lot of confidence.
Noah, and what is your favorite part of California so far?
I mean, I didn't think I'd like it at first, but I love the beaches. So we went tide pooling, and it's just been great. The weather's been nice with it, and I love the water as well. The rocks there were really great, and I just loved it all.
Thank you. And let me just teach you a pretty simple one. Okay. It's a lovely town, small town in Wales.
But it's a small name too. Right?
Yeah.
Well,
fairly small.
I mean,
Langvar Pwllgwyngyll.
Langvar Pwllgwyngyll.
Gorgerich.
That's not too bad. Gorgerich.
In America, you have American football, pretty great sport. But in Wales, we have rugby, which is a sport needed with no padding. America, you have baseball, it's known worldwide. But in Wales, we have cricket. I bet none of you know how to play that. In America, you drive on the right side, which is wrong. But in Wales, we drive on the left side, which is right. In California, it's nice, it's sunny, it's beautiful, I love it. But in Cardiff, it's a different story. In America, you have cupcakes, nice sweet cupcakes. But in Wales, we have nice traditional Welsh cakes, they're delicious. And in America, you say thank you, but in Wales, we say diolch. Diolch, back to you, Charlie.
Good evening, I'm Jacob Clark.
And I'm Elsa Woolsey.
The broadcasting program in Carlsbad is very unique because we have 3 middle school programs where 6th to 8th graders are experiencing what it's like to tell stories and produce broadcasts.
Tonight, we are going to feature a highlight reel from Aviara Oaks, Calavera, and Valley Middle Schools.
We want to give a special shout out to the 3 middle school teachers, Mr. Lyon from Calavera. Where are you? Round of applause. And then Mr. Amaya from Aviara Oaks. And then our very own Mr. Conan from Valley Middle School.
Let's take a look at a montage.
Falcon TV
starts right now. Falcon TV starts right now.
Hey everyone, this is Richard Blaze and you're watching Falcon TV.
Biggest concern about e-bikes is the number of them that are out there and basically the sheer number of kids that are riding.
A lot of kids from a lot of different schools working towards a
the same goal. So we have our kids at this school making the matters. We have kids at the high school that
to congratulate Maddie on being selected as a STN presenter for the convention.
We are AOMS from Carlsbad, California, and welcome to STN 2024.
The world is divided into two. One side is the gals, one side is the guys. It is forbidden to cross the line that separates them. For no one.
Classic swirly.
Tyler! Tyler, you need to clean up and get studying right now.
Just bought my own version of Nicole Borman's Cluck the Chicken. It's a gorilla.
Have you heard?
And long talks and awkward silence play.
I'm Olivia.
And I'm Kayla, and
CHSTV starts now.
I've been collecting since 1988, so I was 8 years old when I first started collecting sports cards.
Leo Carrillo himself was a famous actor, but a long time ago, back in sort of the 30s, 40s, and then he was famous on a TV show.
Barrio Glasswork is a shop down in the village that makes artwork out of glass.
I think the huge advantage we have here in Carlsbad, especially here at Chase in the village, is a sense of community.
Partnership is really important, and that you can't really do anything alone, and that you need others to make you successful.
In Carlsbad, e-bikes are a huge part of many people's daily lives.
Next up, we went down to Jack in the Box.
Soup kitchens like Philabelly wouldn't be possible, of course, without the wonderful and kind people that take time out of their days to volunteer here.
Hello, SCN.
We make all the gelato ourselves.
The March to Stop Human Trafficking was on Saturday, January 27th from 10 to 12. Coach Maya has played volleyball since she was a sophomore in high school, although she wished she started earlier.
I played for the Encinitas Edge, and I recently played for the Encinitas Little League Intermediate team that made it all the way to the West Regionals.
What's up, Valley? Welcome to our second show of the year. Today we have 3 amazing stories. Following that, we have a special game show with 2 surprise guests.
Lastly, we have a shot on an iPhone recapping all the fun at Coachella. So sit back and relax because VMS TV starts right now.
As we all know, our campus is being renovated, and that has been some major changes and maybe some minor inconveniences.
This looks like to be the game truck, and it looks like they have some fun activities.
It's Kung Fu Panda 4. Got so much movies. It's great. Friday and Saturday. 83 and 82.
This hidden record shop in Carlsbad has many kinds of music to offer.
We're gonna go try on more costumes because I wasn't scared at all.
It takes 2 people to solve each puzzle. My personal favorite rides. How about you, Lily?
I've never been on it because I fear it.
It's gonna be fun.
Spencer Von Gimnick from VMS TV, and today we will be showing you guys the 2023 Lancer Day Parade. Let's go.
So I made this club so they could have a safe space to talk about their problems and feel included. It's good to be able to help people get through that.
What are you doing?
What the heck? That's so dumb. I messed everything up. So stupid.
Thank you. I'm spreading kindness. Word by word, high five by high five.
A true knockout show.
Along with my partner in crime, Sophia, I'm Michael. We'll see you in the ring.
Good evening, family, friends, and students. I'm Annika Hike.
And I'm Grayson Valdez.
We continue to be the only high school broadcast in the USA to use a special technology each day called Degero.
Using an iPhone and a Viasat satellite connection in our studio, we're able to broadcast from anywhere on our campus and virtually anywhere in the world.
To get the best possible high-definition signal, we set our Degero signal for an 8-second latency.
That means we need to cue to our reporters 8 seconds before we actually toss to them in the studio.
We have a very advanced system for telling the reporter when they are live. We, and when I say we, I mean Mr. K, scream, "Go, go, go," into their phone.
We are really grateful to the whole Booster Club and everyone here for donating money and helping us with the cost of the DeGero system technology.
Here's a highlight of DeGero Lives from this year.
Sadly, this Monday, after 38 years, their original Carlsbad location will be coming to a close. Now, thankfully, they're going to be looking to stay in Carlsbad at another location, but for the time being, we still have their Oceanside spot a little bit further north. Carlsbad, make sure to come by to Pues Maria in Carlsbad this weekend and get your final Pues Maria burrito.
There's about 2,000 kids that will be here between probably 6 and 9 o'clock, so I've got about 20 bags of candy. I've got 2 candy chutes. I've got 2 friends that will sit up there, and of course, I've got to have the Beach Boys music going all night.
Sounds good. And what are you looking forward to most this Halloween?
Well, there's a little something for everybody.
I'm Michael Basista, and I'm here live at the intersection of Chestnut and Highland to talk to you about traffic safety. Now, just 2 days ago, this intersection was the scene of a hit and run where a Carlsbad sophomore was crossing the street and was struck by a driver who then proceeded to flee the scene. Now,
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here outside of Legoland, California to tell you a little bit about the holiday attractions you can find here. If you're looking to take some pictures, you can find Lego characters Emmett and Lucy from the Lego movie, as well as holiday characters such as reindeer, snowmen, and a gingerbread man.
When the oceans have a drastic change in temperature never happening on a regular basis and ultimately having a major impact on our Earth's weather patterns. This year's El Nino started up in June of 2023 and is predicted to continue all throughout April of 2024 by 65%.
Good morning, Carlsbad. How is everyone doing today? Well, I'm doing just fine. I'm Abraham Sebastian, live at the Monroe Street Pool to give you some information on spring sports. So, as some of you might have known, the Monroe Street Pool just opened up very recently on the 23rd of January.
What's up, Carlsbad? I'm live here at Tip Top Meats to talk a little bit about Thanksgiving turkeys. So if you're in the market for a turkey this year, this is a great place to come because they sell half and whole turkeys for $6 a pound. Not only that, they sell Thanksgiving meat with all the Thanksgiving fixings like turkey, mashed potatoes, and cranberry sauce.
Good morning, Carlsbad. So as you can see, it is a beautiful day here at the beach, but I've got a little bit of a different segment planned for you guys. So I'm going to be test tasting these 3 different coffees from different local coffee shops in Carlsbad. So to start us off from Lofty Coffee, I got a pumpkin chai, so we're going to try that. Okay, so this one's definitely a little bit more sweet, but it has a really good pumpkin flavor. I really like it. Now we're going to be trying the sugar cookie latte from Starbucks. So this one tastes a lot less sweet, a lot more like coffee, but it's still a really great option. Tastes a lot like a sugar cookie.
Because we are the #1 student section in America, it's time to prove that and help our boys go back to Snapdragon for a 2nd year in a row. Next up, we have Magic Window, but Colton, I'll send it back to you in the desk.
Thank you, Cash. Now we have Tosh.
I'm here reporting from Trieste Drive to give you an update on this year's annual solar eclipse happening this Saturday, the 14th. Here in Carlsbad, we can expect about a 70% coverage, meaning the sun will be 70% blocked out by the moon. You can get yourself a pair of solar eclipse glasses just like these to look at the sun, but please, whatever you do not look at the sun without the proper eye protection.
I'm here at Revolution Roasters, a brand new coffee shop that just opened up in the village. You might have been here before because there's also a location in Oceanside, but they just opened up one here in the village. You can come by here, grab a fresh cup of coffee. You can also hang out in the patio right here, maybe get some homework or just chill with some friends, so make sure to check it out.
Good morning, Carlsbad. I am currently at Starbucks. Gonna give you guys a little update on the fall drinks that have been added here. So first, the drink we're gonna be trying is the pumpkin spice latte, which definitely I would say is the most classic fall drink from Starbucks. So
what's up, Lancers? I'm Riley reporting live via DeGero to talk to you a little bit about Bananca's recent update to their cafe. So as of 2 days ago, Bananca has posted this public notice outside of their window. And this is because Bananca is under management of a brewing company, and they just want to be conjoining their 2 businesses together, because why not? And now they're going to be expanding their menu.
So make sure to come out and support for that. But it is also our last regular season home game, which means it's senior night. So there'll be seniors honored out here on this field. And all you seniors in the stands, remember, time flies, so make sure to make use of this special time. It is neon themed tonight, so make sure to bring your neon attire. There's also our powder game, so we have Danica and Talon up here live to give us some information about that as well.
Yes, so today is our powder game. So in the last few minutes of the game, we'll be passing out powders.
I'm at the train station to talk to you about the importance of being safe around trains. Now, on January 15th, a man was fatally struck and killed by an Amtrak train near the Carlsbad Village station, which was just one of 4 fatal train incidents over the course of 5 days. And there are over 3,000 train incidents nationally every year. Now, the mayor is taking steps to rebuild the train tracks underground, but in the meantime, while at train stations, it's very important that you stay behind this yellow line, as if you are in front of it while a high-speed train
right behind me, you have the Camp Pendleton military base, the one that probably people know the most when you're driving up to Orange County and you have helicopters flying by and military trucks and tanks driving by. But I want to talk about a helicopter in particular, the Eurocopter EC-130, and move a little bit further down south to another military base in Southern California, the Miramar Air Force Base.
And just to let y'all know that picking up trash is not a punishment, and just to, take the pride that y'all always have as Lancers, and just continue picking up trash. It's greatly seen and greatly appreciated. Thank you.
100%. I've definitely noticed our campus looking a lot cleaner recently. So how can we keep our campus looking this good?
One of the biggest ways is just once you finish eating your food and before you get into those deep conversations, just find a trash can. Usually there's like 1 or 2.
Good morning, Carlsbad. As most of you know, March Madness is upon us. As we enter the week of Sweet 16, I'm happy to say that SDSU is still in the running. They play University of Connecticut this Thursday, and if they win, they advance to the Elite 8 this weekend. With how far they made it last year, advancing all the way to the Final Four, we are really hopeful to see them progress even farther this year. Make sure to tune into their game this Thursday at 4:39 p.m.
Hi everyone, I'm Juliana Proctor and I'm a senior.
And I'm Zoe Watts and I'm a junior in CHSTV. For a number of years, a broadcasting dad who also happens to be, at different points in his career, a producer for major television networks like NBC, ABC, and CNN, has arranged for shoutouts from some of the biggest names in professional broadcast journalism.
Because whenever breaking news happens, this special CHSTV dad has to hit the road to cover the story, so unfortunately he has never been able to attend one of our showcases.
But this year, Mr. Ish Estrada is with us as his daughter, Sinead, prepares to graduate.
We would like to welcome Ish up on stage to introduce 2 reporters who have sent us video shoutouts this year.
Congratulate everyone here from CHSTV. I mean, the amount of talent in this room is incredible. To do what we do, really appreciate it. Like I said, what we do is not easy. It's really hard to do live shots. It's really hard to write scripts. And you guys make it look so fun. Every year I kind of get together with some journalists that I'm working with and I'll put together some shout outs. This year I wanted to pick people who I've spent some time with here in San Diego, so have a
aid is here and it's not going away. And that's what the people here are very worried about. They're very worried that this will just cycle out after a few months and that they'll be forgotten. And that is something that myself as a journalist vowing to make sure that doesn't happen. Kira?
Hello, Carlsbad High School. I'm Melissa Adan. I am one of ABC News' reporter, and I am actually here in Miami, in my hometown. This is actually an assignment, believe it or not. I am based in Los Angeles. I've been with ABC for a year, and they'll send you all over the place because that's what journalism is, right? We go wherever the story is, whenever, because they call you sometimes in the middle of the night, and we go off to our assignments. It's been an amazing year because before this, I spent the most wonderful 5 years in San Diego. I was a reporter at NBC San Diego, and I lived in your beautiful hometown that I cherish so much. And we did so many important stories from things that mattered in our everyday local community. That was what was so important to me, telling stories about people who matter and what they're giving to the community, what you're gaining from it. That is what you get to do as a journalist. And I am so excited for you all at CHS. So happy that you chose the path of journalism. Good luck.
It appears from surveillance video that Mr. Pryor was not in any restraints. He had no handcuffs on, no shackles on, which was how he was able to run away from those who were transporting him. Hey guys, CNN's Danny Freeman here, coming to you from the great city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, giving a big congratulations to the CHS journalism students this year. I understand you've done some phenomenal work, and I just want to say that I'm so excited for you all to become even stronger journalists in the next steps of your schooling lives and in your careers. Listen, this job is hard. It's challenging. There are a lot of sad days and a lot of long days, but it's tremendously fun when you get to stand in front of cameras and do the important work of news. And I'll leave you with this right here. The story that I'm working on today specifically is about a group of men who, after 20 years, have been exonerated from a crime that they were accused of committing. And for all those hard days on the job, telling stories of justice happening, like this particular story, that's what makes the job worthwhile. So keep doing what you're doing. I used to report in San Diego, and now I'm at the big leagues. Come join me. The water's warm. Congrats to all you students. Take care.
Hello, everyone. I'm Alessia Matucci.
And I'm Isabella Hollingsworth.
There are Carlsbad graduates all over the professional television and film industry,
We have multiple Emmy winners,
as well as a 2-time Oscar winner.
but there's one given when you are graduating from your university and starting your first job at a news station.
And that given is that you're probably going to have to find a job at a small station far, far away from San Diego.
But that is not the case for Riley Fells. Riley graduated from our program in 2019 and Mizzou less than a year ago. And her first job was not in a small city far, far away.
Let's roll the story.
UMSTV and CHSTV have really gotten me to where I am today. I have been able to learn great communication skills and work with others in the community and be able to tell these stories that need to be told for the voiceless. And since middle school, I've been able to learn how to edit and do all these cool creative and unique things that have helped me shine to where I am today. I'm able to use these same skills. Right now we are a few minutes away from the 6:30 starting. We have one reporter live. I am a producer at CBS 8. What the whole idea of a producer is here is I'm in charge of building out a newscast, writing all the stories, picking out all the stories, picking out all the video I want for it, and just working with the anchors, working with the reporters. I definitely have the same kind of feelings as I did in CHSTV, what I do right now before a newscast. I have that same jittery feeling that, oh my gosh, I'm about to put this show live on the air. It's an exciting feeling. It's the rush that I've felt for years now because of CHSTV.
We have a dedicated magic window camera.
Some advice that I would give to others is to stick with it. Those deadlines can be really tough, but they'll help you improve your skills and continue in this journey of broadcast journalism.
Broadcasting has taught me to always have a plan B. When looking for a story, your first one might not always work out. That's why if you have a plan B, you'll be ready for the unexpected upsets that life has to offer.
What I love most about the broadcasting class is so many things, one of the main being the people. I love having the opportunity to make friendships and connections that I know will last well after high school. Over the past 5 years in this program, I have seriously made some of my closest friends and had the opportunity to speak to people I never thought I would, and I'm forever grateful.
Broadcasting has not only taught me fundamental skills like editing and filming, but I've also learned how to become more outgoing and confident in my everyday life.
Being in broadcasting has taught me the value of collaboration, especially at STM when you're working with a group of people. I feel that that's when the best work is produced, when everybody's on the same page. And that goes hand in hand with communication skills. You know, you need to communicate with your team. So those are the two things that I really learned from broadcasting.
Broadcasting has taught me to never be afraid to put yourself out there, and it's been able to help me give and receive constructive criticism and apply that not only to films but also to real life situations, and it's just been such a huge part of who I am, and I'm so grateful to have had this opportunity.
Broadcasting has really taught me to just push past my limits, especially for stories, just going out, asking absolutely everyone, finding creative stories, getting creative angles. You just can't be scared to push past those limits because you don't want to play it safe. You want to be creative and go for as much things as you can and create really amazing pieces.
What I love most about the broadcasting class is we're given the opportunity to create stories and share them with the world. Throughout the last 4 years, I've had the chance to produce dozens of stories, which has created so many connections. I believe this is extremely important now and for my future.
Going into my first year of broadcasting Valley, I was always pretty talkative and not really that shy, but broadcasting really teaches you how to deal with challenges. As broadcasters, we know something's not always going to go our way. So it's really how can we deal with those challenges that come towards us and be a better broadcaster as a whole and be a better filmmaker as well.
Broadcasting has taught me how to be confident within myself and make new friends. As a kid, I was very introverted and didn't like talking to people. I was kind of in the corner by myself, so
I've made a lot of new friends through broadcasting. I don't get as shy or quiet when talking in front of people, and so broadcasting has really brought me to be a confident person today.
Coming up after a brief intermission, we'll take a look at a preview of CHSTV's newest documentary called Full Circle. We'll reveal the 2023-2024 Blooper Reel and who will win the prestigious CHSTV Story of the Year Award. We'll have all that and more after the break.
I try not to be sad about it, but, you know, every experience is valuable.
I was never really social before even just coming over here, but it's definitely improved my self-confidence.
I saw Juliana, and in slow motion she was running towards me, and my whole body stopped, and I was like,
Speedbird 213 heavy.
Saying the goodbyes to all the people I met was really sad.
Take two and action.
So all of us right now, and Ron has just explained to us about the raffle tickets, and we will be selling for fundraising. Fundraising for the America tour. And right now we're just wrapping up in general.
It only felt like a day ago that we were saying hello, and we're saying goodbye again. It's gonna be almost bittersweet, is the way I could describe it.
What's going to be running through my head is that I made this many friends, and it's been a great experience. A lot of kids will have the opportunity to go to America. Saying goodbye is always hard.
We just uploaded our video with a minute to spare, and it was really, really stressful, but we did it. We got it all in, so it's all good.
I really hope that we can build a legacy, because this is just the beginning, and then if it spirals off to be something really big, we're the first people that came, and then it would be us, and it would just be really honorable and really nice.
I've spent this whole trip actually pinching myself to check that I'm still awake and alive and breathing, because it just felt so surreal. The whole experience has felt so surreal. It doesn't have to be a goodbye. When I left my host family this morning, we just said, see you later, I'll see you soon. So I'm avoiding the word goodbye at all possible chances, because I don't want it to be goodbye. I just want it to be oh, I'll see you again soon.
I'm gaslighting myself into thinking I'm not leaving, but as soon as I get on the plane, I'm gonna realize I'm leaving, and it's gonna be kind of heartbreaking.
I'm gonna get a hug from Paulo real quick. Paulo.
Oh.
Hey, Paulo, give me a hug. No.
Okay.
I got a hug from Paulo.
So unemotional.
Hi, I'm Faye Glenn, I'm a senior.
And I'm Sebastian Hursanthopoulos, I'm also a senior.
The full trailer for the documentary Full Circle will premiere on Memorial Day, Monday, on CHSTV's YouTube channel. We really hope that the Cardiff-Carlsbad exchange continues to grow, and as Hilda said, this is just the beginning. I can say from personal experience, it was an amazing opportunity not only for the Carlsbad kids, but for the Welsh students at home, who also had a great time with us at STN.
Yes, and continuing with our show here this evening, we are going to show now a montage of our STN entries. So something that is very unique to us here at CHSTV is how we invite other students from other high schools along with us to compete at STN. So we would like to say a big thank you to everyone from Sage Creek, that is the amazing teacher, Ms. Hurleman, along with all the students. So a big round of applause for all of them. We thank you guys very much for all of your help during the contest at STN. And as a lot of you know, we set aside the crosstown rivalry with the students here at Sage Creek to compete as one team. So
let's roll the clips.
Antonio Gonzalez, a street vendor in Long Beach, stumbled upon the flower business 5 years ago.
When I first moved here, looking for a job was extremely hard. So I started selling flowers in the streets.
Antonio feels it can be challenging to live in such an expensive area of California while trying to make a living as a street vendor selling flowers.
Since I don't have a car, my only option.
Hi, I'm Catherine. I work at Ethically Sustainable Market. It's a package-free vegan grocery store where everything is clean, ethically sourced, sustainably sourced, and good for the planet, good for you, and good for the community. So I went vegan in 2014, so about 10 years now. And there was no place for me.
In the heart of Long Beach lies over 10 gyms, all within a half-a-mile radius. 5 of the gyms even appear within 2 blocks of each other.
I think it would be better for a business point of view if like all the gyms were separated between like a mile or just a little bit underneath a mile for an overall better business.
Now, with the opening of a brand new location of Gold Gym, local employees don't know whether or not it's time to worry about their business.
Our pin doesn't only represent our culture and country, but it also represents our passion for filmmaking.
This pin symbolises our country, our home and our passion. We are so thankful to be a part of STN 2024.
We are relentless. Readily grumbling.
I'm Avery Gallup here in the beautiful city of Tampa, Florida, America's Sunshine State. Jumping right into our forecast, if you take a step outside, you will certainly feel the heat, as today the temperatures will reach a high of 84 and a low of 69 degrees. Stay cool, Tampa, as the humidity rate is at a 65%. Now let's take a look at these next few days. Sunday, we're going to be sticking with those high temperatures as we see a high of 83 and a low of 67.
Yep, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, one sec. Okay, ready.
Hello, Long Beach. Last time on Unfiltered, we talked open and honest about women in the film industry.
That's right, Faye, and today... Oh, wait. Sorry. Anyways, we're continuing to talk about those hot topics by giving our hot takes.
Bella, what do you keep drinking?
I'm drinking some coffee because I think...
It's my first business I've ever owned, so it's really exciting because it's really taken off in the last year and a half. I've just been very well received by the community and everything.
Danielle McKnight is an established tattoo artist here in Long Beach, and her dedication to this artistic medium has allowed her to connect deeper with the community for the past 16 years.
I think that Long Beach is a very art-forward community, especially the downtown area. It really brings people together and creates a community because anybody can do it. Art doesn't discriminate. You know, I always tell people that anything you look at.
It's a good solid 6 foot, but while she just rolled into one, it was about 4 times overhead, so I think it might be a little bigger than that. Put some protection on, paddle out. It looks pretty pumping.
Television Network. Welcome to a special edition of our morning broadcast, broadcasting live from the heart of Long Beach, California.
We all know that teamwork makes the dream work, and that is exactly what this episode today is all about. Today we're highlighting dynamic duos, powerful pairs, and incredible partnerships.
From perfect cat cafes to community efforts, CHSTV is hard at work bringing both ends of student journalism.
Coming up, we have some stories that will make you do a double take.
I'm Carly Ray.
And I'm Faye.
And this exclusive edition of CHSTV starts
right now.
This is STN, a collection of young storytellers representing the future generations of journalism. This is where we thrive.
Put up the big C!
Got somebody doing these cameras.
This is my beginning. This is my beginning.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Ray Gruskin, and I'm a junior.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sierra Fessler, and I'm a senior.
Now, it's no secret that in a live news broadcast, stories are limited to about 1 minute and 20 seconds. But here at CHSTV, me and some other of my fellow students over here are notorious for coming to Ms. Cohen and Mr. K and begging them, please accept our 1 minute 45 to 2 minutes and 15-second long stories. Now, this is a problem because those stories aren't allowed to air on our broadcast. There's just not enough time within our 10-minute shows to fit those long packages.
That's right. So Mr. Conan realizes we want more time to develop our stories. So he has the great idea to start a news magazine that allows stories to range from 2 minutes to 4 minutes. And we get to challenge ourselves to tell more in-depth stories. This show is now called Carlsbad Currents. And Race and I had the honor to produce the first ever episode of Carlsbad Currents, which was nationally awarded and recognized at STN.
Let's take a look at a montage of some of our best stories produced in Carlsbad Currents this year.
Welcome to the very first edition of Carlsbad Currents.
Brought to you by CHSTV, Carlsbad Currents focuses on long-form storytelling, helping you get to know your local community.
Let's get this show on the road. Carlsbad Currents starts right now.
Due to COVID, I lost my job because there was no students on campus. I started doing editing and videoing a little bit. Once that happened, I was like, maybe this is my sign just to give it a full send.
This is the start of a big weather event that you should be aware of. We interviewed science teacher Mr. Levitt to give a detailed explanation of what we are seeing and what we will see.
Yeah, so El Nino is basically a warming of waters in the Pacific near the equator.
That pizza place, Trochmek decided to jump in and carry out its rich past and legacy.
Well, my friends and I, Chris Sharapa, Troy Guerra, and Johnny Chavez, just have such a connection here, and we didn't want it to go away. There's not very many.
Despite the fact that Lola's has been a big part of Carlsbad for so long, it still faces hardships.
It's growing so fast and changing so fast, just to try to keep up with everything is that's a challenge.
I was always coming across logs and things, and I used to just have a hatchet, so I'd make stuff out of that, tree forts, boats, whatever I could.
Lance is always striving to keep his work just as unique as the tree it once came from.
My stuff, I try to make.
Professionals from all over the world worked on each of the films entered into the festival.
We've had our animator from Spain, our composer was from Russia. Most of our voice actors were from various parts of the UK and England.
The films displayed the importance of diversity, a lesson they want kids to understand.
Yes, being different is what makes your gift what it is. Because if you're the same, you don't have a gift to offer.
Hey there, Lancers. Ready to dive into another episode of Carlsbad Currents? We've got an exciting show lined up for you.
In this episode, we're all about exploring what makes our community special, whether it's getting involved at CHS or discovering the diverse cultural influences shaping our city.
We have a club here at Carlsbad High School, growing each time they meet, and it isn't the only place that it's growing.
Daybreak Youth has been a club here on campus for the past 2 years. But everything they've been doing over at Carlsbad High was to bring students back here at Daybreak Church over in South Carlsbad.
We started at 40 kids to now we're at 250 kids.
For the basketball program specifically, athletes are able to grow their skills alongside their friends, fans, renowned coaches, and a number of D1 commits to mentor them along the way.
We have a lot of talent on the team, across multi-sports too.
The ocean naturally brings these rocks to our shores, acting like a protective barrier against erosion for our bluffs. The ocean continues to push these rocks and sand up the beach during large swells and storms like we've been seeing more and more recently. As the tide gets lower, the water and sand go down.
Carlsbad Art Wall, this project here has been going on for about 10 years. Every 2 months, the mural changes by a new artist, and I'm the one who chooses that artist every 2 months. We've had over 40 artists paint this wall.
After more than 10 years of painting this wall, Mr. Snyder and his students are continuing the tradition.
I knew the facility. I did my first play here. I was in the very first play at Carlsbad High School in the CAC. I think I was 12. So I think just knowing the facility and having gone to high school here and having worked with the teachers, it's been pretty great.
Countless hours are spent in room 5002 where students are hard at work in preparation for their upcoming show.
It's very rewarding.
I'm a vet from Vietnam. I travel with the GI Bill study in 27 different countries.
Aside from being a Vietnam veteran, he has also put many years.
Hi, my name is Danica.
I'm Sam Monday, and today we will be taking each day in our broadcast, we feature a segment using our magic window.
Like a huge iPad, the magic window allows us to present information, breaking news, or anything we can imagine using really compelling technology.
Students choose from their topics, and they can range from serious breaking news to sports to pop culture.
Let's roll a montage of magic windows.
You guys some information on just the pain going on within the families. This image was taken around 13 hours ago, and families that are currently trapped in Gaza are just in complete terror.
I am on the magic window to give you an update on the AI music and how it's been recreating voices in the music industry. Let's start with Rihanna, where her song Cuff It, which is a Beyonce remix or a Beyonce cover, was made. This song blew up and led many to believe Rihanna.
Like me, you guys have lost hundreds of hours mindlessly scrolling on TikTok, completely oblivious to the TikTok Creativity Program. This is a program where creators can upload videos that are over 1 minute long and earn up to $1 in RPM. That is rate per milli, so per 1,000 views you can earn $1.
Bad. I'm Roy Kane here on the Magic Window. Let's talk about college football and let's keep it quick. We go into the Heisman race. J.J. McCarthy really hasn't played too much comp, but I don't know how he deserves this 1 seed in the Heisman race, but he got it. He's been balling out, but not against the best.
This campaign started when the murder of DEA agent Enrique Camarena, which took place in Mexico City. This angered many parents and youth in the communities across the country. They began wearing red ribbons as a symbol of their commitment to raise awareness of the killing and destruction of drugs in America.
I'm here to talk about the hot topic of a couple that is breaking the internet currently, and that is Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. As you guys may have heard about their relationship, I'm going to give you a little bit of an insight of it all and how it kind of sparked. So to start off, Travis Kelce attended to the Eras Tour.
Good morning, Carlsbad. How is everyone doing today? Me? Well, I could be a little bit better. I have to admit, my week isn't going too great. I got a lot of stuff going on. AP classes are hard. But it's not working. Oh, whoops, I skipped a little ahead. The Game Awards, right? So, if you're like me, who doesn't really play too many video games and has been living under a rock apparently since 2014.
This is an image of a Rad Runner. It's part of the Rad Power bike series, and this is the most popular bike you're going to be seeing students riding. Almost about every high schooler rides a Rad Runner e-bike. They're pretty small in size, but rest assured they get a lot of speed. Now, these can go up to 20 miles per hour with a throttle assist and a pedal assist, and you'll often see students flying down the street on the way to school. When you think of one of the best possible years for music, you're probably thinking of somewhere around 2016 or 2017. Like in 2016, we had Anti-Rihanna, Blonde Frank Ocean, Views Drake, Lil Uzi, Kanye, Travis, Ray Shremmen, Kendrick Lamar. But what if I told you that 2024 could be one of the best possible years for music that we've seen in a very long time, and it's just started. So allow me to explain, getting right into it, only a couple weeks in, we've already had 3 amazing album drops from last week. We have Kali Uchis Orquídeas. It's a Spanish album.
This helicopter was traveling from Nevada to our very own San Diego County. Now, a question authorities are asking is why the flight was flying at all when San Diego has been having such harsh weather conditions recently. It is said that the area the flight landed was very wet and even snowy.
If you're still looking for ways to honor Black History Month, here are a few local ideas. A concert performance with B.I.G., an R&B rock band, a documentary screening with the filmmakers of Shuttlesworth, a documentary about Reverend Shuttlesworth, who reversed segregation in Birmingham, Alabama.
Up first, if you're a fan of the blues, this name might sound very familiar. This is Riley B. King, also known professionally as B.B. King. A guitarist and singer, he's most famous for being an influential figure in the development of the blues genre in the mid-20th century.
So, as some of you may know, on August 8th, 2023, wind-driven wildfires hit the island of Maui, and over 2,000 structures were burnt down and 2,000 acres were burnt, causing $5.5 billion in damage.
So, at approximately 1:30 a.m. Eastern Time earlier this morning, the Francis Scott Key Bridge was hit by a cargo ship like this one here, and this caused the entire bridge to collapse in just a matter of seconds. So this video here is essentially showing you what happened. You can see that the cargo ship hits the support and the entire bridge basically.
First up on the list, we have Six Flags and Knott's Berry Farm. Six Flags is located about 2.5 hours away, while Knott's Berry Farm is up in Anaheim, only an hour and a half away. They're both really fun and known for their wild and fun roller coasters, so I definitely recommend you and your friends go and check that out this break.
So starting off, we have Carlsbad Boulevard, also known as Highway 101. There's been a lot of talk by the Beach Protection Commission in Carlsbad on how to protect the iconic roadway from flooding and storms and weather. There's a lot of talk of rising sea levels in order to help preserve this road. They're going to be installing a lot of roundabouts and also reroutes.
Hi everyone, I'm Carly Rae Jones and I'm a senior.
I'm Tosh Carr, I'm also a senior.
Now, CHSTV has a policy that every student learns every aspect of broadcasting. Unlike many high school broadcasts in America where the same students anchor their show every day, we have a CHSTV policy requiring every freshman to get on the desk. Every freshman understands that there will come a day when it's their turn to set aside their anxieties and get at the desk.
And it's our tradition that this process happens at the beginning of every second semester, and I think I can speak for all of us that the day that we set foot on the anchor desk for the very first time is a day that no one will forget. So without further ado, we're going to show a montage of some of our talented freshmen on the anchor desk.
Reese, rehearsal starts in 3 minutes. What are you doing?
I'm not anchoring. I don't want to do it.
Reese, everyone gets nervous their first time. It'll be okay.
I don't care. 3,000 people are watching, and I don't want to mess up.
Reese, you have a teleprompter. Just read the words on the screen.
Yeah, what if the teleprompter freezes? Then what am I going to do?
Reese, just get out here.
I can't do this. I can't mess up my first time.
Reese, I'm going back to the studio. We need you there now.
I can't do this. I can 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 do this. Bring it on.
The Princess Project is an organization that promotes self-confidence and individual beauty by providing free dresses and accessories to high school teens.
Thanks, Luke. Carlsbad Student Leader Academy is now accepting applications. This is a free program and open to all 9th and 12th graders.
Carlsbad Student Leader Academy is now accepting applications. This is a free program and open to grades 9 through 12 who attend Carlsbad High School. Please contact Ms. Weidlich.
The Carlsbad Student Leader Academy is now accepting applications. This is a free program and open to all grades 9 through 12 for those who attend.
Student Demand Action will be meeting at lunch today in room 8201. Now we have Cole live on the couch with some members of ASB talking about ASB signups and powder puffs.
Students, are you interested in working backstage? The last day to sign up for the backstage crew for Catch Me If You Can is March 1st. Visit room 502 for more details.
Lancers, do you need help writing a resume? The Lancers Life Skill Resume Workshop is for you. Learn tips on how to make your resume get noticed and practice your interview skills at the Resume 101 workshop. Pizza will be provided by the pizza.
Science Olympians. The last meeting before the March 16th tournament will be this Thursday, March 7th in room 3110. Please stop by for a check-in and some snacks and drinks.
Hey seniors, do you want a banner for your future college? Well, if you know what college you are going to next year, be sure to order your banner this Friday. If you ordered a senior packet...
Val, are you planning to attend Miracosta College after graduation? The counseling team invites you to attend the Miracosta application and assessment workshops on February... Thanks, Annika. Last day to sign up for Backstage Crew for Catch Me If You Can is Friday, March 1st. Stop by room 500.
Applications for California Scholarship Federation are now open. To achieve lifetime membership, students must have at least 4 semesters of membership throughout grades 10 and 12 and also submit...
We are looking for students in grade 10 or higher who want to be prom buddies and be paired up with a student with special needs to escort them to prom on May 11th. Please see Ms. Shea.
Prom is coming up, and we're looking for students in grade 10 or higher who want to be a prom buddy, escorting special needs students to prom on May 11th. Please see Ms. Shea in room 4003.
The math lab is open and ready to assist you. Drop in and sign in any morning during zero period in room 7106. There is no appointment needed. Just drop in.
Carlsbad Student Leader Academy is now open. This is a free program open to all grade levels. Please contact Ms.
please contact Ms. Weidelich for more info. Seniors, it's time to order.
Thanks, Sierra. Writing Lab is now open Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday from 7:25 to 8:25 a.m. in room 3211. Come here for...
The CHS Study Hall is looking for a few more tutors to join. If you're interested in becoming a tutor and receiving community service hours, please contact Ms. Manser.
Thank you, Colton, and thank you to the Sunshine Club for making the world a brighter place. Students, you can also enjoy that brightness anywhere you want, except for the pool parking lot. Please remember...
The Lancer Locker is open. The Lancer Locker is stocked with snacks, non-perishable food items, personal hygiene products, and more. Stop by the main office and visit Ms. Torres for more information.
Well, I think you know how this goes. Good evening, Carlsbad! Well, if you don't already know who I am, I'm Abraham Sebastian, and I'm here with the lovely...
I'm Keely McElroy, and I'm a junior in CHSTV.
Where was I? Oh, that's right. So, shout out to the freshmen. You guys have done incredibly impressive this year. It's good to know that CHSTV is going to be in great hands, or its future is going to be in great hands, I guess.
Yeah, that's for sure. So if there was a theme in this year's Blooper segment, it would be losing it on the air.
Or in the case of the leaf blower and Ivana Zagero, not losing it.
And we wanted to say in advance, if you made it into this blooper reel, just know it could have happened to any of us.
Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh, thank you. Okay, so proving that CHSTV is a truly live broadcast program, here are a couple of moments of when things didn't really go as planned.
What was the hardest part of that game for you? Hardest part was probably the heat. We had to make sure we stay hydrated and out of the sun for our time between games.
That sounds hot. Now, what are you most excited for this coming season?
I'm most excited for ours.
What's up, Carlsbad? I'm here with Danny and Nathan from ASB to talk about some upcoming events. So, Danny, I hear there's an upcoming FIFA tournament. Can you tell us a little about that?
Yeah, so we have a FIFA tournament going on, and it's the signups are going on right now till Wednesday. It's with you and a partner, so make sure to sign up.
Awesome. And how can people participate?
Yeah, just do the tournament or come to any of our events.
Awesome. And lastly, what else is currently going on with ASB right now?
So next Friday we have our home playoff game, and you can get your shirts for that in the ASB student store, so make sure to get those before they run out.
That's amazing. And then how are you guys planning to carry this energy into future seasons?
Yeah, we just want to feed off this high energy and settle for nothing less than champions.
Do you guys have any shoutouts?
Miss Livingstone, period 2.
Mr. Alexander, period 4.
Marketing, period 2. Miss McDonald, period 4.
Make sure to congratulate varsity tennis.
Good morning, Carlsbad. Today I'm here to bring you a little bit of sad news. So as you might know, the sports club class is slowly dying this year, being replaced by SUVs and other stuff. Cars like the McLaren 720S, all of Mercedes E-Class, C-Class, CLS Class, and the E-Class convertible. And Anchors, back to you.
Thank you, Grady.
Hi Carlsbad, I'm Layla England here with Varsity Water Polo. So I heard you guys have a game coming up. When and where will that be?
Yeah, so Meow, we're gonna have it at La Jolla High School, Meow at 8 p.m.
Nice, and how have you guys been preparing for that?
Meow, we've been doing weights and aquatics in the morning and practice after school.
That's awesome, sounds like a plan. And how has your season been this far?
Yeah, our season's been really good.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm sure you guys will get another win tonight. And
Yeah, Meow. So,
finally, any shoutouts?
Apes period 4. Downey period 2.
Now using our DeGero satellite technology, Sienna is live at the football field to give us some fun information on Powder Puff that is coming up very soon. What do you have for us, Sienna?
Go, 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 go! Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Sienna here live at the football field to talk about Powder Puff.
Ivana is live at the courts to give us some fun information on the CIF Open Division Championship for our boys basketball team that's coming up very soon. What do you have for us, Ivana?
Yes, thank you, Leah, and good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Ivana Sotomo reporting to you live at the jail at the basketball courts because if some of you didn't know, just this past Wednesday, the Lancer basketball team played against the Hoya Country Day and thankfully came out with the win.
That's right. Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here live with a few members of our short dog team, which you just saw. So can you tell us a little bit about what short dog is?
Yeah, short talk is like a story, but it's a bit longer, so like 5 to 8 minutes, and yeah, it was a good time.
That's awesome. And Sierra, can you tell me about, so I know our usual stories, we have around 3 weeks to produce them, but for this story, it was a little bit different. Can you tell us about like the time constraints and like the rules and everything?
Yeah, so obviously we only had 8 hours to produce this, which was very stressful because that meant when our prompt got released, we had to come up with an idea, find people to interview, go to the places.
Another big congratulations to everyone a part of the Morning 8 broadcast show. Make sure to tune in and make sure at lunch to go to GSA at room 3212.
We've been putting in that work. I think we got it. Any shout-outs?
JJ Woods and Drew Cummings.
Miss Livingstone, period 2, and JJ Woods. Will Ferg and JJ Woods. Thanks so much for coming on. Now I'm going to send it back to Cole at the desk.
What's up, Carlsbad? I'm Maddox Markham, and I am here with your girls' beach volleyball team to talk about what they have to talk about. So, uh-oh. Ah, yes. So I heard you guys had a game coming up this week. Can you tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, so next up, we have Taylor and Travis. I love this couple. I'm a Swiftie. But again, I don't know. The celebrities, they're keeping it casual this year. And you know what? Coachella, you want to be comfortable. It's a big event. It's a long day. So I get it. The hats, I don't love them. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, keeping it incognito. It's not my favorite either. Okay, next up, we have the new couple right now. We have parents. I really like these outfits. I really like these. Anchors, back to you.
I think the only word that captures that is damn, especially you, Maddox. Come on. In case you don't know us by now, I'm Cash Money Versailles. I'm a junior in the program.
And I'm Roy Kane. I'm a sophomore.
And of course, many of you guys know us. Of course, many of you guys know us from the sports live streams, but really something that's also paralleled is the two students where it's really become a tradition where two students in CHSTV produce some highlight sports editing and some really awesome edits for our football and basketball seasons. Hopefully I could be in those football ones next year.
Mm-hmm. Our goal is to show the world how spirited we are and how proud we are to be Lancers. And we're going to miss the talents of Sebastian and Tosh. And you guys have produced some incredible stuff this year, and we're really grateful for it.
Absolutely. Of course, next year's are going to be great as well. But let's roll the ones from this past year.
Trying and running to find it, the wilderness inside of me. Yeah, I've been out here running and trying and running and fighting to find who I can be. Yeah, yeah. So promise we'll stay young forever, through the thrills and the adventures, for a million miles together. We both know every good story gets a sequel. And we don't even need other people, 'cause time it feels frozen. We move in slow motion here. We're standing in the middle of a crowded apartment, and you're the only thing that feels important. So I'll pull you closer and we'll just stay here. Everything I don't wanna fall for you, 'cause if I do, I know I'll give it all to you to the end. I don't wanna break my rules, but if I do, I know I'll give you everything.
It's time for CHSTV's most prestigious honor, the 2024 Story of the Year Award. Our finalists are Julian's Story, Tosh Carr and Sebastian Hersanthopoulos, Chantel's Story, Layla England and Ella Jacobs, Youngja's Story, Jacob Clark, Unified Basketball, Tosh Carr and Sebastian Hersanthopoulos, Exotic Bird Store, Race Gruskin and Faye Glenn.
Hi everyone, my name is Avery Gallup. I'm a junior and this is my 5th year in the program. And I'm here to talk about the biggest CHSTV honor of the year.
You guys have had an incredible year. You have brought stories that have touched our hearts. You have brought us to tears. You have brought us to laughter. And it's just so appreciative of each and every one of you for touching our hearts, but then also capturing the story of Carlsbad, our community, our village, but our country, our state. The way you share your stories and say the word really is effective and touches everyone's hearts at Carlsbad. And I love that what you do and that we can have a special time now allotted just for CHSTV, and that's made a huge difference. So thank you to all of you. And lastly, before I open the envelope, seniors, you're an amazing group of students. I am so honored to be your principal. I've known so many of you since you were wee little, and it's been great watching you grow up, and I can't wait to see some of our future journalists out here. You're gonna make it big, and I just wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. So, the story of the year, congratulations, Unified Basketball, Tosh Carr, Sebastian Hersanthopoulos.
Congratulations to our winners, and let's take a look at the full story.
Kids with special needs inspire you to become a special person, and so I think that's what we're seeing on the courts.
For the kids specifically, it gives them a sense of purpose, it gives them a sense of self, it allows them the opportunity to evolve and expand their social abilities.
For the first time ever, Carlsbad High School has introduced a unified basketball team where students of all abilities share the court. The program has fostered a sense of belonging that will stay with the players long after the season ends.
People who didn't interact with my students with disabilities before, they now are, and it's changed their life.
And so it's kind of fun because we're able to get to know each other a little bit more and just have a common ground of something that we all have in common with each other.
And for one student in particular, the inclusive environment of the unified basketball games has led to his profound personal transformation. Embraced by this supportive community, Murphy and his teammates have discovered newfound courage to step out of their comfort zones.
I think that there's no doubt that the basketball team has allowed him to come out of his shell more, and I think that that's the biggest piece here, where he's really gone from an introverted standpoint to now at points an extrovert, and that to me has been sort of the biggest reward out of this.
I think that game totally empowered him to just go for it, and yeah, again, I think there's just power in the crowd there that was cheering him on. I think that's the biggest part, is getting to feel celebrated.
And that feeling of being celebrated, whether it's inside of the classroom or here on the basketball courts, is something that has had a lasting impact on all of the players. And for Ms. Shea and the entire special education program, it has been a goal of theirs to continue this connection with the community.
I think this campus is so big and everyone's very involved in their classes, in their lives, and a lot of times we miss each other. And so unified sports and best buddies, it creates a place where people can come together.
Frankly, to have the overwhelming commitment of the community from an inclusionary standpoint was really tremendous, and really nice to see the community react in such a way. Growing up as a kid, we didn't have that type of inclusion. We didn't have that type of awareness.
And the community's unwavering support has left a lasting impression on both the parents and the students attending the event. United by a common purpose, individuals from all different backgrounds came together to stand behind these students and strive for a more compassionate student body.
My favorite part was like looking up into the stands and seeing like the dance team was there supporting, the basketball team was there supporting. We had kids from all over campus cheering on, holding up posters. And for me, it was like you're finally seeing why this is so special and why these kids deserve to be celebrated.
It was really fun to see him play right before the girls varsity played, right? And then the boys varsity played shortly thereafter. And so it was actually a part of the actual basketball program. And so many times we feel isolated in our world, and that wasn't the case. And so we were just very appreciative of being included.
By embracing compassion and inclusion, these students are laying the groundwork for a more kind and empathetic society. And the impact of this initiative will reverberate far beyond the confines of the basketball court, shaping the school's culture and inspiring similar acts of unity in the wider Carlsbad community. Reporting for CHSTV with photojournalist Taj Carr. In Carlsbad, California, I'm Sebastian Hrisanthopoulos.
Thank you guys very much. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that here tonight, and that story meant a lot to both of us. The making of that was something that we put a lot of time into, and it's something that hits very close to home for me, especially my mom has worked with these students for over a decade, and it's very important to tell these stories, and I think I can speak for both Tosh and I. Telling this story, you really see why it matters, and when we were behind the cameras filming it, we were both smiling, watching these kids having the time of their life and getting to have this experience that every other student had. So I think making this story has taught me so much about why it's so important to do what we all do, and it is to really tell the stories of the voiceless in our community and share their experiences. So thank you guys thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Green and Mr. Conan. He's done an amazing job, and I can't thank him enough, and Ms. Cohen as well. So thank you guys.
Sebastian and I have been doing stories together since 7th grade, and I'm so grateful that broadcasting has given me the opportunity to make stories with my best friend for 6 years now. There's not many programs like that where you can build with someone for basically your entire school career, and it's been amazing, and I owe that all to Mr. Green, Mr. Conan. Mr. Green, you've given us the opportunity to know what we want to do for the rest of our life, and that's pretty special, and I'm thankful every day for the guidance and mentorship of you, of Mr. Conan, Ms. Cohn, everybody who contributes to the program. You've built an institution that just breeds creativity. Everybody who comes out of this program, whether you're going into film, going into something else, it changes you, and it just builds good character, good skills. And yeah, I really can't thank you guys enough. We're so grateful for this program, what it's done for us, for so many other people. Thank you to everyone we interviewed for your trust, your honesty. Thank you to my grandma who's up in the crowd right now. I love you. And yeah, thank you guys so much.
Congratulations, you guys, and now I'd like to welcome our very own Mr. Conan to close out tonight's show.
Thank you. Wow. I'm just in awe. It's my second year here, and I still have a hard time taking this all in, this community support, but it all starts with all of my wonderful students up front here. So if we could just recognize this amazing body of work one more time. And it's as you've seen, I mean, we love the bloopers and we couldn't fit them all in tonight, but the stories, the amazing stories and the live broadcasts, and those are great, but it's really these amazing people right before me here that it all comes from, and it's not only their skill in cinematography and being young journalists, but really their compassion and how they connect your community, our community together, and they really do. So the impact of these stories and you guys as people, and I spend enough time with you guys, I think I can make that judgment at this point. You're just amazing people. I'm so proud of all of you, and you really are making a positive impact on this community with your compassion and storytelling. So Make some noise for that, please. And I'll try to make this brief because we've been here a while and they have to hear me talk every morning next week. So, but to my seniors, I'm not going to talk about this too long. It's a little bit of emotional seeing you guys go. Thank you for setting the bar so high for your underclassmen. And I look forward to featuring your success stories on the screen in next year's showcase. So we'll still benefit from your success and you'll still be teaching your underclassmen. So thank you to everybody here. It's just been an amazing night. The support that we need so much has come through, and you've really shown how important all their work is. A special shout out to the Valdez family, Nathan Valdez, who is the Booster president. And his wife, Dominique, and master event planner, who's put this all together with the help of the rest of the Booster Club and volunteers. Thank you guys so much. And of course, Principal Redfield for always having our support constantly, day in and day out. And of course, all of you, the Carlsbad community and greater San Diego community that just shows so much love and support for this wonderful program, this expensive program. But I think you can all agree after everything you've seen tonight that their work and their impact on the community is priceless. So thank you guys very much. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
About this bouquet right here, this is for Dominique for all the work that you did tonight. Thank you so much. Everyone here is so grateful for you.